YouTube? What's going on? I know y'all miss me, right? They be like, man, where that 404 trucker, crazy guy? Where you at, man? Where the videos at, man? I know, man. I just been busy, man. Been busy, man. Like, I've been running at night lately, so it's hard to do a video because it's like it be dark. So, like, I don't want to do a video when it's dark. I know a lot of guys be doing videos at night, so it's like whatever. Like Golden Child be doing videos at night. Ice Water always doing videos at night. Like his videos would be like this in the dark, right? I don't know if any of y'all watch Ice Water, but he's Ice Water. What's going on, man? They got a little clique going on. Them guys who got their own authority, they stick together. But I'm gonna be over there in a minute. I'm working on getting my authority. I'm working on it. Yeah, so I told y'all I want to talk about this. I told y'all I got a Grainger account, right? I was approved for $2,500 with Grainger. It's a net 30 account. And a net 30 account with Grainger. And like I was on Grainger.com and like I'm like, man, now Grainger is a good account to have. If you in trucking, Grainger is a very good account to have. Like I got a lot of accounts. I got a Quell account, I got a Office Depot account, I got Uline, I got Grainger, of course. I got a FedEx commercial account. I got an Amazon business account. I got it's some more. I got No, I don't got Staple. I got a bunch of fuel cards. Here's my Circle K. It's a Circle K fuel card. I got a Fuel Book card. I got an Exxon Mobil fleet card. I think I got another yeah, I got this card. It's a Fleet One account. And just trying to build business lines of credit, you know. I got some more. I can't think of them. I know I probably got about a good 10 vendor lines. You got to write this stuff down and you keep track of it. But I'm trying to build a business. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build trade lines that show that I'm in business. I'm paying bills and I'm in business. So the biggest thing I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to get a trailer, and I'm trying to refinance this truck in my business name. If I can do that, I'm the man. I'm the man. So I've been in contact with a lot of banks, and I'm trying to find the right banks that's the good fit for my business. I'm not just going out there and just get any old bank. The terms got to be right, the interest rate got to be right, and the payment got to be right. If it ain't right, I ain't messing with them. So that's because I have plenty of credit. I can go put the stuff in my own name. I got a $20,000 line of credit in my business name with my credit union, and I got what else I got? I got a $20,000 credit line, credit card. Who's this dude? Hold on. But yeah, it's a guy. I don't know. He needed some help. But anyway, I don't want to make misunderstood. I don't want to get y'all misunderstanding my videos. I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that. But I've come a long way from nothing, from being a company driver to having a business that's grossing 200 grand a year. I'm very proud of that. I'm sorry if I'm bragging a little bit or whatever, but to me that's a big accomplishment. Coming from a company driver to establishing a business in 2 years, grossing 200K, and I got trade lines, I got vendor lines of credit, and it just keeps. I'm trying to get to the next level. So I'm trying to get out here and get my own authority. I'm trying to establish a real fucking business. You know what I'm saying? So just stepping stones. So, you know, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna make that move, but it seems like getting a trailer, like you can get trucks all day long, but it seems like locking down a trailer is very hard. It's not hard, but it's like, So I called up a couple of trailer companies like Extra Leasing, Premier Trailer Leasing, Ryder, Penske. Like all these companies require you to have six-figure deposits, or a 5 to 6 figure business, and you got to have so much in savings. Your income statement got to look a certain way, and you have to have been in business for 2 years. And a lot of you guys doing business under your own social security number, doing business as a sole proprietor and shit, and you don't have a business. And until you get an LLC or corporate entity under your belt, you in the eyes of these companies, you don't have a business. And like, you got to go and get your EIN number. You got to get your LLC or incorporated, so that way you can separate yourself. So that way you have a real established business, showing that your business makes money. So I know I'm gonna get a lot of trolls talking shit, but like, I get these guys, like they don't know what they talking about. Like, you don't know what I'm trying to do, so stop telling me to do things you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I get guys be like, oh, why don't you just go to a dealer and get a truck? I did that already. I done that. And like, a lot of you guys don't know how to build a business. A lot of you guys just don't know. So like, a lot of you guys see me leasing a truck and you say that it's bad, right? Well, hell, if you don't have no fucking money, your only option is to lease a truck. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got $5,000, you have no business going down to a dealer and putting $5,000 down and getting a truck. You have no business doing that, because you don't have no money. You need $10,000, $15,000. You got to put the $5,000 down, and then you got to have about $5,000 or $10,000 above that to keep your business running. And then a lot of you guys doing business under your own social security number, you're sole proprietor and shit. That's not a real business. You got to get an LLC or get incorporated. Then be in business for about 2 years. Then you can go out here and get $100,000 in corporate trade lines. You know, $150,000 in credit. You can get any truck on the lot. Then you can get as many trucks you want. You know what I'm saying? You go and run your credit. You put your business number. You put your business down on that application. They go, oh yeah, we can get you any truck on the lot. So now you got your authority, right? You got your authority. Now you can go in to these brokers. You can go into these shippers, these warehouses, and be like, okay, now some of these shippers like Amazon and a lot of these shippers, they have equipment requirements. You know, you got to have 5 to 10 trucks to get set up with them. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you really try to like break through and get to the next level, this is the shit I'm talking about. Doing shit on your own EIN number, doing shit under your personal name, doing business as a DBA and shit. You don't really have a real business. You got to get an LLC. You got to get incorporated to really take this thing to the next level. So we can go out here and get real credit lines. You know, $100,000, $150,000 in credit. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time. So yeah, man, I thought I'd just make this video real quick. So I'm just like, okay, I'm working on getting my authority. I'm working on it. So I went through OOIDA to get a quote. I know a lot of you guys gonna be like, oh, I don't like OOIDA, blah 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 blah. But yeah, if you got an established trucking business for like 5 and 10 years, why are you watching my videos? Because I get a lot of guys who've been in trucking, who got 2-3 trucks and shit, been in business 5-10 years and shit, and be telling me, oh, go to a dealer and get a truck. But damn, if you don't have established business and you haven't been in business for 2 years, you can't get a fucking truck from a dealer. Like, your only option is like Lone Mountain, which ain't really a truck dealer. They some half-ass, like, I want to be able to go down, like, okay, I want to be able to go down to Freightliner. I want to be able to go down to Volvo as a business, not me personally. I can put my social security number down and get approved, but I'm talking about my business. That's how I want to get approved. I want to get approved for some real loans, $150,000 to $500,000 loans. That's what I want to get. I can go in there and get 5 or 10 trucks if I want to. That's what I'm looking for. But so I went to OOIDA. I got a quote from them. It was $10,500. Down payment's gonna be about $1,300 down. Insurance gonna be about $870 a month. I figure I'll run with OOIDA for about a year. Okay, it's getting dark. I'm gonna run with OOIDA for about a year, establish the authority, you know, get established, then turn around and go to like maybe Progressive or something like that and get a high rated insurance, you know, like a A or B rated insurance or something like that, you know. Progressive, I know Travelers Insurance, they do trucking insurance. There's a whole bunch of trucking insurance companies out there where they won't insure new DOT numbers, but OOIDA is just a place to get started. You know, you get I don't know if they do 6-month policies, but I mean, if you can get a 6-month policy, do that. But I mean, I got a 1-year quote, so I'm gonna do that. It's $10,500 for the year, put the $1,300 down. Okay, now I'm gonna have to cough up $1,300. I got that, no problem. But I'm not ready to put that up yet because it's a commitment. $1,300 down. Okay, I can apply for my own authority for about $400. It's about $400 in filing fees. You go online, you put the stuff in, in about 21 days, you got your authority. Okay, and then you got to do that the audit. You got to go through an audit and all that shit. Okay, $400 for filing fees, and then maybe another $1,500 for the base plates and stuff like that. Now, since I've been with Snyder, the base plates might already been paid up into the proportionate plate interstate program. So my plate's probably already paid up. So I'm thinking I may or may not have to do that if I go out and get my authority. So I'm thinking about all these options, and now I don't know if Snyder Finance would let me go out here on my own authority with this truck. So I might have to just turn the truck in, which is fine, because my credit union has approved me for $65,000 under my business. Okay, Now I can, because they approved me up to 65,000, so I can get a truck for about 65,000. And now I was looking at trucks, Freightliner Select of Atlanta. I was looking at their website. They got some trucks about 65,000 with about 400,000 miles on it. So I was like, okay, these are options I'm looking at. They're options. When you're running a business, you got to have a plan A, B, C, and D, and these are just options. Okay, I can keep this Snyder truck. There are different ways I can flip this Snyder truck. I can finance it, keep the lease with Snyder, or I can go out and get my own truck, or they're just different ways. So I got about 3 options, 4 different options that I can choose from. I've got different quotes from different banks that I can go through. Because I've been in business for a year and a half, there are banks that will work with me because I've been in business for a year. There's certain banks, okay, if you've been in business for a year, they can work with you. But then things get better. If you got 2 years in business, things are even better. You get better terms, the interest rate is better, and you just got more flexibility. So that's what I'm looking at, man. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, so think about getting my authority. So I'm probably gonna be looking at, to get my authority, if I was to keep this truck, to get my authority, I'm probably gonna be looking at about $3,000 or $4,000. Now, if I was to go out to a dealer and get a truck, my credit union, they wanted me to put down $8,000 because they loan 75% to value. So if a truck, hold on, my calculator. So if a truck is 65,000 times 0.75, so the note would be 49,000. So it would be 65 minus 49,000. So we'll be looking at about, I mean, according to my calculator, it's 16,000, but it don't make sense. $16,000 down, it don't make sense. But I mean, the lady told me it'd be about $8,000 down. I don't know what she was looking at, but maybe it's 80% the value. I don't know. So I can go through my bank. I'd rather go through my bank because I want them to report. I want them to report to the commercial credit bureaus. That's the main reason I'm going through my bank. Because a lot of you guys come out here and get these trucks, and you paying these notes and shit, and you never establish a business, and you never establish credit lines. So it's like, what's the point of this shit? Why are you doing it if you never establish credit lines? Or I can go to a Lone Mountain, or I can go to all these other different truck leasing, equipment leasing, finance companies out here, and go from there. There are different finance companies out here. You got OnDeck.com. I mean, you got all these. There's a lot of financing options out here, but you got to have 2 years in business. That's just where it is. You can't to get an SBA loan. I mean, all kinds of these loans, they start at 2 years. Once you get 2 years in business, everything opens up. You wide open. So I'm about 3-4 months away from 2 years in business. Then I can apply for them big dog loans and get the best terms, and then I can really do something. But yeah, man, this video is 20 minutes, man. I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.